unless you're an identical twin.
Blood is a vital substance to humans and animals. Blood carries oxygen and nutrients to every single cell in the body. Without blood, cells would die. The hospital analyzes blood daily. Since we are going to talk about blood, we thought it would be a good idea to go inside and meet Mr. Jonathan Sewell, who studies blood every day. Let's go inside and meet him. This is Mr. Jonathan Sewell. Mr. Sewell, would you briefly explain to us how you take a blood sample?
Certainly, Leslie, I'd be glad to. Oftentimes the doctor will order a blood specimen to aid in his diagnosis of possible illness with a patient, and we'll take a specimen either by finger stick or, if we need larger amounts for testing, sometimes by taking a specimen from the arm. In this case, we need to make a couple of slides for examination of white cells, and we'll just need to make a finger stick. Go. Have you ever had your blood drawn before?
Yes.
Well, good. Then you know that this isn't going to be any problem. What we're going to do is swab off your finger here a little bit with some alcohol to kill any germs and clean off any dirt that's on the finger. And then we're going to make a little teeny pick in your finger and get a few drops of blood. If you've had this done before, you know this isn't something that hurts a lot. Okay, this is just going to be a little pick. There. It didn't hurt too much, did it?
No.
Let me just get a couple of drops of blood on the slide here. Okay. Here we are.
White blood cells are round, rough surface cells that help destroy diseases. Let's look at some under the microscope. The white cells are the ones with the black dots in the middle of them. You see one on the slide. The poison in the bacteria kills the white cell and another white cell takes its place. Healthy people have 4,000 to 10,000 white blood cells. About red blood cells and how they get the red color. Red blood cells can also be called erythrocytes. First of all, red blood cells are part of a red mixture that makes a portion of blood. Red blood cells are smooth, disc-shaped cells that carry oxygen through capillaries and deliver their cargo to nearly all the cells. They also must get rid of their waste product made by the cells. A microliter of blood consists of 4 to 6 million red blood cells. Males have more red blood cells than females. Red blood cells constantly move through the blood and pick up carbon dioxide at each cell. Red blood cells get the red color from a chemical called hemoglobin. The chemical combines with oxygen and holds it inside the cell. When the chemical lets go of its oxygen, it is free to join another gas. Do you know what plasma is? Let me tell you something about it. Plasma is the liquid in the blood that makes it possible to flow through the human body. Here, take a look at some plasma I have on a slide. Plasma is a little thicker than water. It is normally clear in color, but if you have consumed fat, it takes on a faint straw color due to globules of fat being transported. What you are seeing is whole blood, of which plasma is the liquid part. Science has made plasma artificially, which is used to replace lost blood in treating shock victims. That slide you just saw had plasma present on it. If there had not been any plasma, the blood would have appeared to be a dry powder that could not move. Here, take a look at some blood with the plasma removed. Notice that this blood is not moving. There is no plasma present. Plasma supports the different parts of the blood in the solution and holds them together. Without it, the blood is a powder consisting of several different parts.
Do you think platelets are like plates? Well, here's something you should put some consideration into. Platelets are sticky, like marshmallow cream, for example. When you cut yourself, this is what's happening in your body. This is your blood. Then the platelets rush to your cut and plug it like this. The small objects that are in the middle of this picture are platelets. They live from 8 to 10 days. When the platelets meet a rough surface such as an edge of a torn cell or one with a diseased lining, they break up and stick together. Just remember, platelets are important in stopping the flow of blood outside the body.